Look, I want to tell y'all something, because a lot of what we call quote unquote normal in field inspections is actually the problem. Okay? Because if normal means being sent out alone to unknown properties and remote areas with no backup, and people can just pop out angry, armed, or unstable, that is not just a job, guys. That is a known hazard. Okay? In my last episode, in part 8, it was about the reality that we don't talk enough about, right? And the reason I titled it that way is because people love to act like these situations are rare, but they're not. They are predictable. And if it's predictable, then guess what? It needs a plan. And I already know what some people are going to say, right? Just get another job. Companies aren't paying 2 people to do 1 job. Or my personal favorite, stop asking for special treatment. But here's the part that most people miss, right? This is not about special treatment. This is about standard safety, period. Point blank, end of story. Because men in this industry, they get threatened too. They get blocked in, they get chased, they get confronted, and they also get assaulted, right? The difference is women, they often deal with an additional layer of gender-based danger on top of everything else, right? But the baseline risk is everybody. Anyway, so when you dismiss the safety conversation, you're not being tough. You're actually being careless, right? Because if normal includes known danger, right? Then what we're really saying is we've normalized unmanaged risk. And that's backwards. In every other industry where danger is expected, safety protocols are standard, okay? They don't argue about it. They build procedures around it. So why is field inspections and field work the place where people like to act like safety is optional? I don't understand, right? But maybe it's not for me to understand, but that's the exact reason why I created the safety protocol guide. And it's not to scare people or to make excuses. And it's not to turn turn this into women versus men. It's not a battle. It's because, nobody should have to rely on luck, vibes, or hopefully nothing happens to me today as a safety plan, right? So let me tell you what this guide covers, right? It's going to tell you what to do before you arrive, how to assess the situation when you pull up, what counts as a red flag, how to exit without escalating, who to notify and how to document, when you're there, and what to do when a company policies put you at risk. Because be careful is not a plan. A protocol is a plan. So if you're in the field, or you manage field workers, or you train them, then this is for you, right? And if you've got a story, send it in. Anonymous is fine. Because when we share what's actually happening out here, we stop pretending like it's rare, and we start building better standards around it. All right? So what's normal is the problem. So we're changing the standard. It's our time to be free.